We got an email for you, Lewis.
Okay, go on.
Mailbag. I need Lulu dating advice, shite shag, ? I'm onto some dating advice. Maybe I've missed the boat on this. Spent a while getting to know a lass and went for a date. It all went seemingly well. Spent a long time on FaceTime, phone calls, etc. before the first date. Post-date, I was told I connected on a personality level, but not sure I felt the connection I'm after right now. What does that fucking mean? Am I basically just a shite shag? Is that what has happened here? Maybe I'm outing myself as a shite knight, but I'm at wit's end with dating, as even if you're a good personality fit, it doesn't even matter. I get you lads are happily married, but I really just wonder, what else can I do even do at this point? Asterisk, we had at least 8 drinks on said night. So, this is from Craig.
Well, so
Craig goes out.
He's laser focusing on his what he thinks is his poor performance, or something was wrong. Sometimes you just don't give a lady the tingles. That's all, and there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe they like a man with a shining dome. Maybe
don't
they
try
like
to
a
make
man.
up for your bold slur.
If you're dating, you're really looking for the one, I guess, right? And this is where a lot of people get
not really.
frustrated.
People are looking for someone who gives them that tingly feeling, right? And if you don't have it,
if you go on a date with somebody and you have a couple of drinks,
don't want to go out with someone who isn't into you, right? Don't try and chase her down or change your ways or do anything like this. Like, you can't fight it. Like,
no,
the only thing you control is yourself, right? And you will find someone who will click with you. It's only a matter of time, I promise, and you'll feel great when it happens. But don't dwell on what you
would also say
may
this.
have or may not have done wrong with someone. They weren't right for you.
Personality, yes, of course. Personality is hugely important. You wouldn't want to have a long-term relationship with someone or go on many dates with someone that you couldn't get along with.
No.
I mean, that's just awful. But if you would also not want to be in a long-term relationship with someone who essentially you get along with them, they're really funny and interesting and cool, but you just don't fancy them. You have sex with them and it doesn't improve the situation. So it's just like, look, I'm sorry, this is just not working out. Like Lewis said, it's kind of indefinable. I think it's quite commonplace for men especially to try to quantify and break things down as if it's some kind of board game. And I'm just playing, it's just, I've got the wrong build order, or, I'm playing the wrong cards, or, my EV is low with this play. Sometimes it's just feel. Love is not something that you can especially quantify mathematically as it was these 3 things. It's just indefinable. So just understand that sometimes you just sucked at that particular thing and that was that. And the person was like, well, the sex was fine, but I don't know, they had this weird expression half the time. I just didn't like them. You can't pin it down like that. It's just some indefinable thing they didn't feel. And you shouldn't beat yourself up about it. Try someone else. And someone else, you'll be fine.
But yeah, when you're dating, or you went on a date with somebody, it didn't quite work out. You probably won't see them again, but you probably had fun or whatever. You just organize a new date, I guess, right?
Try another date. I mean, I get
is this process what people don't like? I
don't know if it's the repetition of it,
or
whether it's the
going through this because you want to meet somebody that you are going to like and they're going to like you, and then you won't need to date anymore because you'll have found somebody. But are there people out there who just like dating, who like to have, 1 week I'm going to meet this person, we're going to go out and we're going to do something.
Yeah, of course.
It might not work out, but then next week I'll just meet like someone else.
I mean, dude, a lot of people are using these apps and dating just for the sex. Like, they don't want a relationship.
They just need to have sex.
Yes,
sometimes.
Of course, they just want to have sex. And part of that, the game, the fun part of it is seducing people that first time. Like, they really love that. That's what gives them a buzz.
Right.
So, of course, they're not looking for the one. I think a lot of people, if they stumble across the one, that's great for them. I mean, I'll be honest with you, when I first met Mrs. F, I was smitten immediately. Immediately. Yeah. And if she had turned around and said, sorry, I just didn't work out, I would have been devastated.
Yeah.
And so I get it. It's extremely disappointing. And also I would have, if I'd had some Christmas Carol style Ghost of Christmas Future showing me what might have been, I would have been crushed. I would have been like, you tell me you would have had 30 years of marriage and 2 kids and a happy life and everything like that because of this date didn't work out, it was all lost. Don't think about it like that. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be.
There are a million fears that people have with this sort of stuff, that that you're missing out on the one, or that it's a horrible thing to try and navigate. And I think you do need to have your head like screwed on and just be like, look, I'm gonna be a good person, and I'm gonna look out for people and hope that good things will come my way. You can't. I think just carry on, and just good luck to you, mate. Do you want a haiku about Greg Wallace?
Yeah, go on.
Greg's head shines so bright, blinding us mid-pudding chat. Needs more cream, all right?
Nice. That is
That's good.
They're good, aren't they?